How to play Roccia. Now I'm gonna cut some slack here because I saw videos of other CCs who made an overall explanation or full guide details on how to use this character, what team composition that fits her well, what weapon you should give it to her, what echo sets you should give it to her, what sequence notes that you wanted to get it for her. I would rather just put it in a simple terms that only casuals and enjoyers actually understand. So let's get into it, shall we? Now, to put it in simple terms, Roccia is a damage dealer, a crowd controller, and a buffer to a specific resonator that has half a damage bonus and also basic attack damage bonus. Now, just in case if you lose 50-50 in Roccia's banner, you can still use Sanwa as an alternative since she provides basic attack damage bonus to this specific team comp, which is Camellia on it. And if you were lucky to have Shorekeeper in your account, that would add a lot of benefit to this specific team comp. Now, as for her signature weapon, this one is the most picked on this specific character. However, just in case if you don't have enough asteroids, you can use Shangliao's signature weapon as an alternative, or if you don't have those two weapons, you can just use the 5-star standard gauntlet that you can get from the free weapon selector if you reach level 45. If you don't have all those 3 weapons that I mentioned earlier just now, you can use any 4-star weapons, either through battle pass rewards or from the 4-star weapon selector. It all comes down to your preferences. That's pretty much it. Now, as for her echo set, it all comes down to what kind of playstyle do you want to use it with her in your account. If you want to use her as a damage dealer, you can either go with the Midnight Veil set or with the Havoc Eclipse set. But if you want to prioritize her on supporting other characters, specifically Camellia, then go with this specific Sonata effect. And as for echoes, you could give her crit rate crit damage for the 4 cost, Havoc damage bonus or attack percentage on the 3 cost, and attack percentage on 1 cost. Now, as for the substat, it doesn't matter actually, it can be quite random. So if you have HP percentage, HP flat or defense flat or whatsoever, that is still okay. At the very least, it adds a little bit of survivability if you don't want to get one-shot by the hologram bosses. As for sequence notes, I just really don't care too much about it, okay? It all comes down to your preferences. If you want to get S1, S2, or all the way to S6, it's up to you. But again, spend responsibly. And gacha games in general, when it comes to monetization, they are quite predatory, so be careful on how much you spend, guys. So allow me to do a bit of a showcase on how her gameplay works, so at the very least you get to understand how to use her once you got her in your account. So let's begin. So basic attack fills up your 2 capacitors. There you go. Now you can actually do this and then transition to airborne. That's it. And once all your capacitors are full, you can do this. You can either use Resonance Skill to go yourself airborne or just hold heavy attack damage to go yourself airborne while dashing through the enemies. Like this. Now let's try it with other teams here. So let's begin.
Leave it to me.
Hold on. Okay, why would they add Baizhi in this specific team comp?
Appear before me. Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! Huh? Improv performance!
And with her concerto fully built up, there's the stats. Motherfucker.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Reborn the ancient roots! Don't run! Keep the dance going!
And that's how you finish it with the cinematic. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the overall showcase of Roccia's gameplay, and also a lot of stuff I mentioned earlier on what echo set you give it to her, what weapon you should give it to her, what sequence note you should give it to her. But again, it doesn't matter. At the very least, you have her in your account and you're having fun playing with this character, and had a lot of experiments with other resonators in the team comp. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Take care and stay safe. Goodbye.